Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Juicebox Games channel. In today's video I am going to be showing you the pack that I have created from base game equipment for FS25. This pack has been submitted and is on itch.io and King Mods, so if I remember, I'll try to leave a link in the comments or the description to both of those websites so you can get this mod. It just is a pack of the equipment based game that I've edited, increased capacity or discharge rate or added other configurations. So yeah, let's start with fertilizing equipment. I want to run you guys through this. It's not that many. I think it's 12 pieces of equipment, so we'll be going through by category. So we're going to start with fertilizing equipment. This is the base game Hardy pull behind sprayer. I have increased the capacity to 100,000 liters, and it only for the people not using liquid lime, which is one of these. I think it's this one right here. It will only spread fertilizer. Will only spread fertilizer and herbicide. I didn't know what else to add. I mean, I guess maybe in the future I could add the ability to spread water with it, but I think for now we'll just keep it herbicide and fertilizer. Next one is the Hardy 3-point attachment pack. The 1200L pack. I increased the capacity of the front tank to 200,000 liters. I don't have it. Let's see. Okay, so let's run through here and see what the fertilizing. This is still very confusing for me. Fertilizers. Nope. This one. Sprayers. So the base game one holds, the front tank holds 1,500 liters and the rear tank holds 1,200 liters. So the one I have added holds a lot more than that. You're 200,000 liters in the front and 400,000 liters in the rear. Dropping down, we have the Amazon fertilizer spreaders in the base game. I have modified them and I increased the capacity by a lot. They both have 500,000 liter capacities, so if anyone prefers one over the other, like maybe using the pull behind one, they both have the exact same. I believe these don't have any discharge rate, so I didn't touch that at all. This one is a little bit more in price, but I did edit all the prices just by random numbers, just made some things cheaper, so I didn't take percentages off or do anything like big calculations. I just knocked some of the numbers off. This one has I modified the ability for these to be able to hold lime and spread that, as I was getting really annoyed having to add mods to be able to spread lime with. And it was just hard because these base game ones don't spread lime, but they have a very good working with for fertilizing, and so I decided I would add that to especially this one, as I use this one a lot, and it's really nice to have that ability to spread lime and fertilizer. Now I don't have to go buy the Bridal K105. So same here with anyone who would prefer the brand Amazon. Maybe you have a farm where you're doing only Amazon implements, and so yeah, this would be great to use on your farm for that. Next we've got trailers assortment. So we've got the FarmTech DDK 2400. It holds between 1 and 400,000 liters of all your base game crops, and I don't know if any of these are mods, like those, crops, production stuff that it can hold. And if you have the bulk fill, I believe that's where you can add manure, or maybe you can already add that without any mods. Moving over, we have the JM Extended Reach 1112. I increased the capacity from that holds 100 to 600,000 liters. So you've got and I did alter some of the prices for configurations, but not a whole lot, so they are kind of around the same number as the base. This one holds, or you got the wheels, just single set of floater tires. I think those is 300,000 liters. Then you've got 100,000 liters for the twin tire setup, twin wheels, and for crawler track you get to hold a 600,000 liter capacity. So I'll be using this one a lot. I'll run you through the customizations options for the farm tech. You've got, starting with the 14 meter extension. I will probably in the future update this to be called 14,000 or 100,000 liters instead of this. It's those M3 is confusing for me. But that holds 100,000 liters. This one holds 400,000 liters. And yeah, so they only hold 1 and 4. It's not, I misspoke, it's not 1. It holds no number in between 1 and 4, so it's just 1 and 400,000 liters. Let's move next to seeding equipment and planting equipment. So I took a seeder from the base game, and I took a planter from the base game, and both of them can hold every single plantable crop, and except, I guess, for carrots. I will have to add that in the I don't know why that wouldn't have showed up, but we'll have to see. I'll have to do some testing and see if I can add that. I might add that in the future update if I figure out. I really think maybe some people would want to be able to spread, to be able to, plant carrots with that. So I'll try to do that in the future. With this, would be able to do carrots and sugar beets, all the root crops like that. I'll try to add that in the future. But these both hold, the smaller one holds 100,000 liters. This is the seeder, and this is a planter which holds 200,000 liters. The price has been altered, and yeah, I use this Solitaire 12 one a lot in FS22, but I didn't know how to, change any of the XML files, and so it's great knowing how to do that now. And yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun doing that now, using that in the future. Probably a lot is my main planter / seeder. This one is for anyone who wants to do big farms and wanted something more American, but didn't want to have to do it super duper realistic, wanted something different. This can hold 200,000 liters of seed, and I believe 200,000 liters of fertilizer too, liquid fertilizer. Next, we've got the Shootmaker Rapid 580V. This is a loading wagon from the base game. I've modified it to hold 500,000. It says it's supposed to hold, I think it's has to be something with this. Okay, yeah. If you add the silage additive tank, you get an increase of 100,000 liters. If you keep it without it, it's just 500,000 liters. This does not have an increased working width, so it's just right there across the normal working width. This would be compared to maybe a little smaller width than Omatana's loading wagon from her Lizard TARDIS pack. But if you wanted this, but it doesn't hold enough, it always keeps getting full so fast. Now you can feel free to use this, and have a lot of fun with that. Next, we got the Lizard MKS8. This is the pull behind liquid trailer. I've modified it to be able to hold 100,000 liters of I think about every single liquid item, fillable item base game. So you got all your, of course, your diesel. If you have the mod liquid lime, you got that, herbicide, fertilizer. I think this is silage additive, slurry. I'm not sure what that is. You got your different, I think it's cow, goat, and another kind of milk right there. And then you got oils and grape juice. Moving on over to the K branded RA 142 right here. We've got a this is why am I missing it here? Feed wagon. I got the feed wagon right here, and so I've increased it to hold 100,000 liters of TMR, forage, whatever you put in there. Sometimes I like to use this as a grinder for straw. So if I want to put it in a silo, I'll just bring it around the field and then use super strength to get bales in there instead of picking it up with a trailer. So it's great for that. But yeah, so here's the 12 pieces of equipment right now. I am really hoping to add more in the future. I'm thinking of let me run through some of the things I'm going to add. I recorded this video, but I lost the audio, so I know kind of some of the stuff that I was going to do. I want to do something with one of these bigger harvesters, I think. Now the thing is, I can't get them to do configuration, so it's only going to be like, I don't know, maybe since it's so big, maybe I'm going to set it to 500,000 liters to 1,000,000 liters. But either the John Deere S7 series, the Kloss Lexion 6900 series, or the New Holland CR. There's so many. I could do every one too. I could add that if you guys want to see that. I think I might do a smaller one, the 7150. I'd probably set it to about 100,000 liters. One of these two. Pretty much anything. Back. Okay. As far as the rest, one thing I want to do in the future is possibly extend the capacity of the balers to be able to hold more inside of a bale. So if you're working with a big area and don't want to keep picking up tons of bales, maybe I could figure out how to set it to be able to hold 100,000 liters per the smallest bale. That would be fun to add in the future. I might modify this to be able to hold more. This one is a custom pack by another guy, but I want to add some more of my own. I just use some of the other people's because they've already had them modded until I change it myself, and then I usually keep my own. But yeah. I think I might modify this because I'm tired of getting it always, full so fast, and it'd be fun to actually increase the working width for that. That would be great because then I wouldn't have to, harvest at, what is that? I don't see a working width, but a really small working width each time I go up and down. Not sure what else is in here. I might modify this Thunder Crick trailer to be able to hold more fuel, maybe like 100,000 liters if anyone, doing lots of those multiplayer servers and, or just keep running out, keep having to go fill up. I don't know how fast you're using that, but I might fill that up, especially if you go into those maps with the huge fields and you're always running out of fuel fast. Maybe one of these in the future. Manure spreaders, I might add those, slurry tankers, slurry transport. There's just a lot to do that I could add in the future. I did try to do a skid steer bucket, and it didn't work. I like filling these up. I like modifying these and filling them up to be able to hold like 100,000 liters. So if I decide I want to do silage in a bunk, then I can just fill it up with that 100,000 liters per time, and I don't have to keep going back. So I will see what I can do for that. Possibly, if I can try to redo it. As far as trucks, I'm probably going to modify the International CV series and the Lizard Dragon to be able to hold more when you're holding stuff in there. And once in a while, I do modify stuff for as far as like fuel. But I might modify this to be able to, have more horsepower and go faster down the road. Yeah, it's just a lot of different options that I could do. So if you guys enjoyed the video here today and want to see more, maybe me show updates each time I release an update and want to see what's in there, please leave a thumbs up and a comment in the video, and it would mean a lot. And also, if you don't, if you want to see something modified base game that is pretty easy for me too, that you'd like to see in a pack, please consider leaving a comment for that too, and letting me know how you maybe want, if you want an increased capacity on a certain harvester, and I'll try to get to that right away, so I have, good edits to give out to the community. So thanks for tuning into this video today, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, everyone. Bye.